Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Please like, share, and follow. I apologize for being late. I had to put something together for Facebook support who wanted me to make a video of a particular process so that they could understand my issue. It's unfortunately just something you gotta do once in a while, I guess. Kind of a waste of time in my opinion, because I already made a video of that process. But what can you do? They gotta do their job, and I gotta supply them with video after video, I guess. Matthew Yash, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Melody, thank you for liking. Let's see, what's a good poll here? Do you prefer driving, putting, or pitching? Or I don't know, what's a good fourth option? Stephanie, thank you for liking. Driving, putting, pitching. This one will be the winner, I bet. All right. Save. And then we'll post that. I don't know anything. Well, you're going to know something about golf if you watch today for a little while. We'll teach you everything I know, which is next to nothing. Well, the sound is okay. Go into the winning position first of all. Go to my career. So we actually won the last game. I had a win in double overtime. Or not double overtime. Sudden death overtime. Timothy, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Putt is sort of an option. It's just called putting, but yeah. Well, the thing is that it's wonderful about video games, Melody, is you can sort of learn sports that way. Like you play the hockey video game, you kind of get to know the players, you kind of get to know the rules. Soccer, basketball, whatever, right? Golf too. Tennis.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event.
You do know I'm very sure video games is not the same as real life. I mean, the rules are the same and the concepts are the same. I'm not going to teach you the technique of swinging the club here, but I mean, the physics of the whole thing is the same idea. There's details that, you won't catch necessarily easily from the video game, but I mean, like right now, if I look at this screen here, there's information on the screen that wouldn't be there in real life. But, I mean, essentially this guy is going to be, swinging that ball and trying to go a certain amount of distance. And the certain clubs will only go so far. So, a lot of it is selecting the right club, I think, because, the driver obviously is the thing that can hit it the farthest. The putter is the thing that is good for the green there, and there's different clubs, 3-wood, 5-wood, and whatever. That is all different distancing. And then from what I understand, the technique of swinging it is exactly the same. You know, you don't want to alter your technique depending on your club. So, you know, it's more golf here is more of a game of knowing, you know, what what your clubs do and you know the details. And obviously some people hit harder. So, you know, once you've done enough golfing, you know, to become adequate at it, I think you would know how far you generally hit with each club. But the technique would be very similar. It's the same physics. Same with pool, right? If you play a pool video game, snooker, um, then if you play, you know, the physics are the same idea. You know, you know, the angles. It's knowing the angles and all that stuff. And then, no, not everybody's a pro, of course, but you know, you once you know your technique and stuff like that, and then it becomes a matter of just getting better at the craft. Very few are tagger. I mean, you don't have to be a tagger to understand golf or to be to do okay at it. You know, obviously Tiger's got that technique down. He's been doing that since a young lad, and he's not even that good anymore. You know, his back got injured, and he's a lot. So now there's other guys that are way better than him. You had crock pot beef stew, nice. What did I have for dinner? I had some ribs, some rice, and some French fries. Homemade French fries, or wedgie ones that were from those air fryer thingies. But I mean, as far as it goes, I mean, obviously, video games aren't 100% the same, but I mean, these companies actually do great lengths to try to recreate the sports. A lot of times, some are more arcadey than others, but So to explain this video game here, there's the big curve bar. Um, when I hold back on the joystick, it's going to start going that way really quickly. I want to get it somewhere in that white zone. Um, and then of course it depends on how far I'm trying to hit it. So if you look at the number on the screen where the blue line is, uh, right now if I got it right in the middle of the white bar, it would go around 276 yards. You could see that the other number there is 398 yards. That's how far away the post, like the flag is. So we were trying for a good portion of the way. On the right hand side, there's this white line, gray line, gray line, gray line, gray line. The straighter my stick is when I go down and up, the more in the middle that will be. And if I get the timing right, it'll say perfect at top. That's the top bar. Obviously, that's not in real life. You think you could be pretty good at this game? Feel like a super sniper? Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I mean, it's the thing, it's one of those things. It's easy to pick up, and takes a little while to master. I had one game where I did really well, but I had another game right before that when Maverick was here. I did terrible. So you had soup and garlic bread, nice. But as far as like shooting games, I mean, even the shooting games, I mean, technically the military kind of looks um at oh, there's a wind gauge too at the very top of the screen. So it's going 5 miles per hour in the direction I'm shooting. So there's the different variables and hills and stuff like that. But for for snipers, um like shooting games, I mean, there's some games that the army actually looks at how they do, because then they realize that they can train those guys a little easier. Kind of amazing that
Will this one hang on and find the
there's
fairway?
actually
Or is it headed
simulators for
towards the
that.
rough?
Oh crap, right into the sand. You thought you just thought you could be good at that. This game,
That's in
I
the
think you can
sand.
pick it up. It's fun. It's got a pretty easy learning curve, and I'm on easy. So I mean, if I started, jumping up to expert, then there's a little more complexity to it. The certain things affect conditions more and whatever. But I'm happy with the level I'm playing right now. You can see on the right there, I had a straight line. I accidentally went a little fast. But I'm on the green. That's a good thing. Maybe I'm on the green. I might go into the rough here. Oh crap! I went into the rough. So now I got to pitch
And
because
here
I'm
we
not
are
on the
with the third
green.
shot.
Now you can see on this here, the green is kind of hilly, going downwards to the right. So when I pitch, I would put it a few feet in front of the hole, and it would roll. So I want to kind of go up here a little bit. I'm not sure if that's enough, but we'll see. But yeah, it's kind of a fun game. I picked it up on sale. Gravity, yeah, but I mean the physics is still the same. So we know it's sloped this way, so we want to put it so that it rolls downhill a little bit. Unlocks, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And now the gauge looks a little different, but I'm still aiming for that white. Oh, I went a little bit hard. It goes really fast, so it's tricky. But I'm close. I'm set up good.
This putt for par here.
So it looks like it's only slight slope because those white lines aren't moving too quickly, and it looks like I'm going downhill a little bit because the lines going towards the pole are going slightly that way. If I look above my golfer's head, 7 feet. If I look by his hands there, 7 feet. So if I got the perfect shot, it would be 7 feet, and which is the distance to the flag. Although we got slight slope, so I could probably go on the light end of my white bar if I can. Maybe I'll just go touch over because of slight slope.
It's on a good line. And
There we
in she
go.
goes.
My guy's
That's a
going.
good save.
Yeah, in the bunker.
So I
Off
hit
the
par,
tee,
which
great
means that
recovery.
most people are supposed to be able to get
He's
this hole
currently
in
tied
4
for third.
shots. So I got it in the right number of shots. I'm even. One guy got birdie, which is one below par.
And a par 4
One
awaits
guy
at
got
this next hole.
an eagle, which is 2 below. The guy's got the classy sponsor pants. All right, so 447 away from the pin. I would hit around 280 yards. We'll just throw it down the middle. I don't really know what the course looks like. I suppose I could probably call up a map or something, but I won't bother with that. Don't care how many strokes it takes. You enjoy every one and laugh every time. Get the shot, whatever. That's a good way to play. I mean, in a video game here, when I'm competing against these players, in a circuit, to make the PGA, I do have to try to get the best score I can. But if I was playing a casual round where it doesn't matter, it wouldn't matter, right? But for this, I am playing in a single player tournament essentially. All right, perfect. My timing was good. My line was a little bit to the right on the stick, and I'm headed to the sand trap again. Oh, I'm
Just let that
in
shot
the
be
rough.
water off a duck's back. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that
So
line.
159 away from the pin.
But still in good shape.
153 is how far I'd go. The pin's just a little bit over there. So I want to go over the light, the kind of beginning part of that white bar if I can. I tend to go on the high end of the white bar though. Yeah, on the high end again. I accidentally sliced too.
This one's going to the right.
That means my joystick, I accidentally pushed it a little bit to the right.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Can't fault him there.
All right, well, that's
rough
fine,
is
whatever.
Nasty. No fault in missing the green.
18, 22. We'll just try to get it beside the pin. Get that heavyweight, knock it out hard. Yeah. The computer, because I'm on the level I'm on, I'm not having to worry about picking my clubs. So right now I'm using a wedge. 18, 22. There we go. That's a good spot. Okay, stop rolling. Sand is hard,
16
yeah.
feet to the cup.
All right. So we're on the green at least. Look at my cool hat. That's the sponsor hat too in the game here. 16 feet to the pin. I would hit it 20 feet. So I can go light on it a little bit. Looks like it's pretty, like the lines are moving pretty good. So let's throw it. It's a long putt, so let's throw it over here. And hopefully it'll even it out and go in, or be close at least.
This one has eyes for the hole.
Oh, hello!
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
I'm just kind of explaining the moves here. The wind currents, yeah, the wind.
So no movement there. He stays at even.
I don't
with
think
the
the wind
card.
would affect the putt a lot, but the yeah, definitely the wind can affect it. You know how windy it is.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
I don't know if this game is on Switch or anything, but it's definitely on the PlayStation. You can actually play with people too, if online, but you have to be the same console, I think. Wind effect snipers, yeah, and some video games actually account for that. But I'm not playing a shooting game right now, so wind affects golf balls. If you look at the very top, the wind is going 6 miles per hour to the left. And that's not a huge deal anyway. I'm just going to aim for the middle of the fairway. 558 away. So we're going to get about halfway down there somewhere. There we go. Straight to the sand trap. Apparently, I'm into sand today a lot. Like 3 for 3. Yeah, same
That's
concept.
a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They
gotta
they,
use
they got
all
their
the
spotters
bounce
though. That's one
and
thing the video
strength that
games
they
don't
can
do very
muster.
good
This
is
is sitting down.
spotters. Some do. Not very many though. Not your popular ones at least. Like the games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Kind of on your own. But there are some video games, some sniping games that really account for that. But then again, you know, I watched YouTube videos talking about snipers and movies. You know, like where they have an actual sniper, army sniper talk about, you know, the movies and how realistic it is. And there's a lot of not realistic. Video games are more for fun most of the time, but there are some more realistic sim ones. Wind's going to the left a little bit. Doesn't matter. We're in the sand. We just want to get out of the sand. Still got a pretty good hit right into the next sand trap. Oh, no. We're okay. What a nice day on the course we're on today.
Good distance on that one. Getting ready to play their third.
73 to the thing. Wind's slight that way. Let's try or right in the middle of the white if we can. The only thing I don't like about how they've done this game is sometimes that bar, that swinging bar, is hard to see. It blends. Oh, I went way early. Uh-oh. Right into the dirt there.
That's not the shot they're after.
Not taking enough club to
Crap.
get it there.
I just I got excited and went too early. Okay, we're good. We're a good pitcher. We'll hopefully put it close.
Oh, wouldn't that have
Oh,
been
that was close.
well done? That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to
Sailing
be proud
requires
of.
a lot of
You
wind
better
directions
believe
knowledge.
It is great
Golf
stuff
is
to
another sport that
watch.
requires the same instructions. That's just your opinion. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. But you can have fun golfing without um necessarily knowing a lot about it. I've actually not golfed a lot in my life. I've probably a dozen times or something like that. Not very much. You know, just with work buddies or whatever, you know. Um the frisbee golf, I've golfed a bunch more. But a lot of it is a physics game. Just like, you know, if you think about chess, a lot of that is like, you know, it's more about strategy, right? It's not anybody can learn how to play chess, but you know, it's once you really get good at knowing all the things, then you know strategies, then you get really hard to beat. See, you got it's only a 3 foot putt, so let's go about a little bit sloped.
Our work here
There
is
we
done.
go.
Let's head to the next hole. He's currently tied for 4th.
You think I could be a good real life golfer? I don't know the technique
Par
though.
threes
That's the only
always
thing.
offer up that hope of a hole in one.
Oh, we can get a hole in one. Wind is slightly that way. Right. Any luck? I've never got a hole in one before.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, into the sand. Stay on the green. No hole in one, but an okay position, I guess.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the
I think
green
it must be
and
his
a
new
chance to
hat.
hole your putt. Putting for birdie here.
Your technique is your own, not one fits all. I mean, there's some concepts. You know, you make your own in the end, but there's some concepts there that, you know, where you'd have a fairly solid technique, you know? Like, I don't know a lot of that stuff. You know, it's like when you're bowling, you know, you aim for that second dot or whatever it is, and you stand on a certain spot and you throw your ball a certain way. I mean, that's all kind of common to, you know, the guys and girls that are really good at it. So, I mean, you know, you're going to be a better golfer if you learn the proper way to do it. Because there is a proper way. And then from there you work on your technique and all that stuff, you know. This is a fairly long putt. It's 26 feet away. It looks like it's sloping initially pretty good to the left and then not so much later on. So I think I'm going to go for about here. And it's farther, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to get in the middle or high white. There. I missed it, but we're close.
Just missed.
You leave your wrist loose and use your
Big putt
legs
for
to
par
aim
coming up.
bowling. See, that's the thing, right? You gotta bowl to know that, right? And I'm sure the technique is different slightly. I mean, there's all the same concepts between 5 and 10 pin bowling. I've only tried 10 pin bowling once. It's not really that common around where I've been, you know? It's mostly 5 pin bowling here. Feet away. Man, I really overshot that. Right there.
Nice stroke.
Really hit it hard.
And there it is.
Okay, we're good. Another par. Par through 4.
Trailing
You're
by
pretty
a
good
couple
at
of strokes
bowling.
now.
Do you like the 10 pin better or the 5 pin better? I used to bowl a lot when I was young because
Let's see what
I
happens
was
here
in
at
a
the
league
fifth.
when I was young. So I did know some of the techniques. I'm not that great anymore at it. I'm okay, but I enjoyed it, and I liked going to the little arcade they had at the bowling alley, as well as having a little chocolate bar or whatever sometimes that they had at the bowling alley there. Scarlett, thank you for liking, much appreciated. We only got 2 votes, guys. There's like 4 or 5 of you in here. Come on, help me out with this poll. That's more interesting the more people vote. Even if you don't know anything about golfing, I mean, I put all sorts of options in there that could be fun. If you only like mini golfing, putting might be the answer. I'm driving right now. If you're wondering what that is, pitching is when you're kind of shooting it from off the green there. And driving the cart. I mean, who doesn't like driving the cart? You like the bowling lanes better? What is the numbers? Well, in Canada, I don't know how far this extends. I'm Canadian, right? So I know Canada's way. And a lot of the bowling alleys there's 5 pins, like that you're knocking down. They're kind of like in a V. So you knock down 5 pins to get a strike. And then in a lot of American bowling alleys, I've noticed, as well as some of the bigger city bowling alleys have them too. There's 10-pin bowling with a gigantic ball, and there's like 10 pins set up that you got to knock down. It's going good, thank you, Scarlett. Even so far.
Look like he's hooked this one.
Oh, we hooked it. Stay out of the dirt, please. We're gonna be in the rough, but we're always in the rough.
Even for the day. Currently
It's a
tied
Monday.
for 5th place.
Monday. Day after Thanksgiving, we're here because we're your diehards. I don't know if the Thanksgiving makes a lot of difference, to be honest. I mean, I think that because a lot of my audience is Canadian or international, that only really applies to the Americans that watch. So I don't know if I'd call it diehards for that, but thank you for being here. Since you're an American, we don't make a difference. I mean, I think overall, in the percentage wise, I think that it's same as any other day, as far as who's showing up or how many people are showing up. I'm not implying that you're not important, just that it's another day for a good portion of the viewers. The likes have been about the same. Diehards mean those who watch no matter what. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple diehards, I guess. Watch no matter what. I don't think I have to grow quite a bit to get a good collection of diehards, but working on it. Hopefully, everyone is entertained. It's kind of different though. Every time you change games, there's a whole bunch of people that don't show up for a while.
Going with the 5-iron here.
There we go. Gonna go in the sand. Nope, we bounced to the right slightly.
Good shot there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Look at my guy. He looks
This
pretty
one's
pleased
from
about that.
downtown.
Somebody liked driving the cart just recently here. All right, 31 feet to the pin. No, 38 feet to the pin. That's a long putt, man. We're putting out from Mars here. Right there. Stephanie, she's a diehard. She's followed for 281 days. She's like the Energizer Bunny. All right. I don't think it's sloping too hard, so we'll try there. We're gonna be short. No. Oh, that was
Gallant
close.
attempt.
Close my ghost, man. You stop rolling. Stop rolling already.
What
Did
are we
you
looking
ever,
at for this putt, Henny?
Melody,
Firm
have you
back
ever
up the
watched
hill.
the
This'll
movie
be a good
Happy
one.
Gilmore? Jane, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Hopefully the sound's okay. Looks like it's moving around. It was meant to be a morale pump. You know we love you. I got kicked off the other day. Did you see that? I was banned. You had to be in Discord to really know that, but I was banned for a day. Not banned, but I couldn't post anything. There was an error going around the old book. This time, come on, go in. Oh, really?
Never mind. Just go and make the next one you stand over. That hole's done.
Your son and I are on Discord.
Currently
Not
at
missing
+1
much.
for the day.
Not much happening. Moving
You're not in
down
my
the leaderboard,
Discord
never
though.
a good
So,
sign.
you know, like my Discord has
Time to tee off
information,
at
you
the
know, like
6th.
that I supply. So, you know, for example, it tells when I go live every time. It has links to like stuff, you know, it's interesting. If they ban you for a day, well, I mean, you know, unfortunately, I was really close to 8,800 followers, and as soon as you miss a day, a couple people leave. So I actually was within 3 of 8,800, and it dropped down to like 8 away from 8,800, which isn't a bad drop. Kind of frustrating. I had good momentum going because, you know, as soon as you miss a day, the algorithm doesn't quite treat you quite as nice. So, you know, it's less likely to expose me to people. So you guys got to click like and you got to answer the poll and stuff like that. You got banned from Facebook for a month? Well, you must have been naughty, obviously. Mine was a glitch that did that. I didn't get banned. The page disallowed me from streaming because FIFA thought God of War was their stuff.
That reminded me of the big
You know what's
easy,
kind of funny
silky
about getting
smooth.
banned from Facebook? You know Maverick that pops in here from time to time. He got banned. Oh crap, right in his hand again. He got banned, right?
Time for the second shot here
And
at
then
the
he
6th.
came back. He came back from his ban. And I'm like, what'd you get banned for? And then he explained it in chat what he got banned for. And guess what happened? He got another ban. Because he said the same thing that got him banned in the first place. So, you know, that was kind of funny. Or I thought it was funny. I mean, how ironic. It's like Alanis Morissette, you know. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Just came back from ban. And then you explain what happened. Anyway, I don't know. It's unlucky for him because that he was banned for a week the first time, and then he explained what happened, and then he got banned for a month because of that. Next time you see him, you should ask him what he got banned for, and see if he explains it again. Now we're on the green. It's gonna be a long putt though. Yeah, no, it was an error. I mean, they knew it was an error. There was
Maybe it's time to hole a
tons and
long-range
tons of
bomb.
partners that got banned.
This putt to move
Did
into the
your
top
you
5
you
on the
said you knew
leaderboard.
somebody that got banned as well? Like for the was it just a day for them as well, or did it wind up being longer, Stephanie? Because if they're fixing something, they usually will fix the partners first. But it was like absolutely, there's tons of people who got hit, partners and non-partners. So it's slightly going that way. Big slopes going here. About there. Oh, there still went more left. Look at that, eh? Look at that.
That putt went a bit long there. 11 feet to the cup.
Move for par here. You were 11 feet, he said? Oh, it's 15. Oh, there maybe.
Wow.
Nice!
Classy. Good save from there.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
You're talking about Biden.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard
Almost
after
a
that
month
hole.
ago now. It's safe to talk about it. Never know what is correct or not these days. I think there's just some
Sitting off the
basic
end at the
things that you
7th.
don't want to say, right? So most of the time you're okay. I don't think it's necessarily bad to talk about Biden, but I think it's if you start saying stuff that the bots perceive you as being like, I guess, against things. Because one of the things, I'll tell you, one of the things that free speech isn't a thing. I mean, you know, that means the government can't you know, can't stop you or can't arrest you for saying something. You know, so that doesn't pertain to companies and terms of service. You know, Facebook or Twitch or Twitter or whatever, they can all have their own rules and whatever works for them. And free speech is never free speech from is never free from consequence. That's a different thing, right? So, you know, there's people that say bad things, you know, or perceived bad things, and you know, it can haunt them later, right? But yeah, best to get off the internet. Well, it's not best to get off the internet. It's best to be aware of the rules of the platform you're using. They're able to stream, but they can't comment on game page and can't comment on other streamers from getting their game page. Oh, okay. Or from their game page. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it'll be fixed soon because they put notices out, you know, like everywhere today that I saw. But yeah, no, that's the thing, you know, like free speech is literally the government can't arrest you. You know, like if you're in China and you go and you you know, you call their prime minister a name, I mean, they can make you disappear. You know, or you can get thrown in jail, you know, for that. In the States or Canada, you know, if I don't like Trudeau or you don't like Biden, I mean, you can say you don't like them and you can call them names if you want. However, if you're on a platform like Facebook where they depend on advertisements, you know, they have their own terms of service and they don't want to risk their advertisements by having, you know, a lot of questionable content, I guess. Free speech and the right to bear arms is the only thing that will save us. You give up those, then you are cattle. I don't totally agree with that because I don't think the States has to actually worry about, even Canada doesn't have to worry about invasion from a foreign country. You know, The United States is the best equipped and best trained and up-to-date army in the world. And they got something that's absolutely more important than the citizens bearing arms to defend against invaders. And that's the ocean. So basically, with modern day surveillance, you can't amass an army big enough. Like there's no country in the world that could amass an army big enough to actually establish a beachhead in the States or Canada. So that leaves the only place that people can, like other countries, can invade from is Canada or Mexico for the States. And so, and the States is watching. They will defend Canada and Mexico, and that for that matter, just for that reason alone. So basically, with modern surveillance, they know, if there's a giant army amassing somewhere, getting ready to attack the States, and they need a massive army because the supply chains that between the States and Canada and the States itself, even it can move, it can really build fast, and it can get lots of units very quickly to where it needs to. And there's huge bases anywhere they need. Even if there was an invasion from Canada, the States has army bases along the border. And, Hawaii, that was the only place that really got attacked before. They have huge bases there now, and they're watching for that. And Alaska has a huge base as well. So there's no army capable of actually amassing enough forces because, if you're attacking from across the ocean, the supply line is really slow and the American supply line is really fast. And then, of course, add to that NATO, you also have, all these other countries coming to the Americans' aid if anyone ever did attack the States. So, in that aspect, if the States was attacked, it would be long-range weapons. And, they do have some defenses for that too, but the citizens being armed, that's not going to help in the event of missiles. Missiles or drones, the small arms doesn't help particularly much. Even in Ukraine, the most effective thing that they've found is those, the American drones for defending against Russia.
Going with the 5-wood.
So, that's where the bearing arms
that.
doesn't really make a difference anymore. Because, there's no one going to get on a beachhead. If they ever did get a beachhead,
Well, a little off the target with that one.
they're not going to hold it very long
affecting that shot
because of the supply line of the Americans. What's my opinion on the millions of illegals? Well, you kind of need, Canada's in a different situation, first of all. They got a beachhead? No, a beachhead means that, like if, let's just say, England attacked the States. Like say, they won't because they're both NATO and they're allies, but let's say England attacked the States. What they'd have to do is they'd have to get a beachhead, which means England would have to take over, some American land by the ocean so that they can get their supply lines in. So, they'd be going for, somewhere in the east. They got a beachhead? Or you're talking about illegals? Well, I'm in Canada, so I'm in a different situation. I don't really know. You guys kind of need to have immigrants there. But because there's a lot of jobs that people don't want to do. But I don't really have the same situation in Canada. If there's the people are coming in, they're coming in from the States. So, if there are people that sneak in. However, it kind of depends on, what you consider illegal. Technically, if you're talking about the States and Canada, the majority of people that are actually illegal are coming in by plane. They're not seeking asylum and stuff like that. It's overstayed visas and stuff like
Ooh.
that. Oh, I hit the post.
Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. And if this can go down, he'll save
They're
par.
seeking why not stop at Mexico? The American dream. That's why. States has a reputation for being the place to be. Jimmy Tiptoe, thank you for liking. How's Hydra? Okay, just stop. Well, why'd you ask me my opinion? Gives me something to talk about. You know, I'm Canadian. I'm gonna be slight left here. You know, even Canadians that are conservative are technically left of the Democrats in the States. Yeah, I'm Dennis. I am playing single player. Yeah. You gave it, and now it's time to stop. Well, now I'm not going to talk anymore then.
Down she goes.
There we go.
Let's head to the next.
Look at that.
Sitting at 1 over for
Got
the
a
event.
bogey or somewhere.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
I am just playing the single player. Let's get that. You got to throw me some other topics then. I don't mind talking about politics though. It's fine with me. As long as people aren't like, you know, trying to hack each other, you know. Nice pants. That's my sponsor's pants, apparently.
Good looking shot this.
I'm actually not really that familiar with golf, so if you guys have any pointers. You think politics is a bad idea?
And what's in
Well, I
front of
mean,
them
it
there,
can.
Henny?
Some people
Setting
get
up
heated
here from
about it.
about
That's the thing.
165 yards.
But, you know, I can kick people
Wow,
out.
that
So
drive,
that's kind of a
that had
bonus.
so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
You know, if I time somebody out because they're getting a little crazy. Religion's like that too. Religion gets people heated right up too. What's the other one? There's another topic. You weren't getting bad. What are you talking about? I'm just explaining my viewpoint. But yeah, that's true. They say Canada is left of like, you know, the right party in Canada, Conservative Party. There's the Liberals, they're center middle, light left. NDP's farther left, and would be like AOC would be an NDP if she came to Canada. And Conservatives are slight right of center. And then if you were to pull the Americans into that, Democrats would be right of them, and then of course Republicans would be right of them. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know what that even means.
Going with the 7.
All right, we're on the green.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to
Hey
be inside
Hydra,
the
you might
range
have
there.
some good pointers for me.
Scorecard filled with threes.
How do I
never
get
hurts. Good putt to
A
make
little
this.
closer to the green here, or to the hole. All right, we're sloping to the right. It's pretty heavy slope, and it's 30 feet, so it's even heavier slope. Go over that part, and I'll probably still go to the right some more. That's close. I should have went more right, I guess. Get in the cup in one shot.
That wasn't your best effort, was it?
It was my best effort. Announcer. Yeah, it's not too slopey to the left and right. Go straight at the pin. I'm going uphill. 9 feet, 6 feet.
Yeah.
There we
Take
go.
that.
Yeah, we had one bogey, I guess. 1 point there. So otherwise, I'm only +1, which isn't bad.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Everything is life is about timing. Is that what that true thing means? True blood? Isn't there a show
2
named
great
that?
shots are required here because this hole is a
Overshoot
long
your
par 4.
putts while you learn club, and then underhit to make good scores in the future rounds. I'm doing okay on putting most of the time, but I'm landing really far from the hole. He's even shooting your first buck. So I think what I'm supposed to do, and it didn't really explain this, is I'm supposed to aim for the middle of that white zone. Although I almost get it always on the high end of that white zone. On the slidey thing. Yeah, on the high end there. I get a little bit fast even.
That should find the cut stuff.
Do you own a lot of guns, Melody?
From around
I'm just
170
curious.
yards here, only 2 shots off the pace.
Or are you like a one gun person, or no gun person, or many guns person? Aim at the pin, then look at wind, compensate, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Jay, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Yes. Yes. Try it. Wind's going that way. 171. Distance is 158. What I'm shooting. This doesn't matter, but right, left, I guess. Oh, your family do? Big Dad, thank you for liking. One thing about Canada that's quite different is we got like way more gun regulation. Press Y. There we go. Is that where it's assuming I'm going to land? Seems okay, I guess. Sorry, I haven't been around. Life has been busy with the baby in the house, so that makes sense. He is now 1. Nice. Happy birthday to baby. Already 1.
Looks
A
to
little
have
bit high on
chosen
the
a 7
one
iron.
again.
This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich.
Oh, I'm going to pitch it in again.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up
797
and down.
days. Holy crap.
This would be a great up and down.
All right. So, looks like it's kind of rolling. How about there? Oh, so close.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Good setup, though.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say,
4
his
feet.
short game is phenomenal.
Hey, my
And
short
this
game is
putt coming up
phenomenal.
for his par.
Oh! Oh, I got it. Good. I thought it was just going to miss. Got to show the ball off to everybody.
Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up
Yeah,
the
they
leaderboard.
just had another thing, I guess, where
You've
they're
arrived
talking
at a
about
par
the
4.
party in
Step up
charge
to the
here in
tee and own
Canada.
it.
Wants to limit a bunch of stuff like not like normal shotguns, but stuff that are auto reloading or something, and with magazines or whatever. I don't know if those are that common anyway, but and they just recently outlawed handguns, or not outlawed them, but they removed the ability to buy new ones. Need for Speed Unbound releases in 2 hours and 45 minutes. Oh, nice. I like Need for Speed. I really got into Need for Speed Hot Pursuit at one time. That was really good. And then later there was another one I really liked, where I completely thoroughly beat it. You know, once I got hired by EA, technically I didn't actually wind up working for them, but I got to hear the story about Test Drive versus Need for Speed. You know, Accolade was suing Need, or what the reason why it's different. Test Drive originally looked very much like Need for Speed when Need for Speed came out, and then Test Drive changed its look. That's because Accolade sued EA, and EA won. They proved it was their code, and that's why all of a sudden Test Drive looked like a different game, and Need for Speed looked like old Test Drive. Oh crap! Right there, just off.
That's a bit out of shape.
You have 4 handguns.
Well, Rich,
holy crap!
in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
I have a couple shotguns, but can't say I use them very. Been mostly sitting in a safe, gun safe. Been a while since I shot any guns actually. Let's do the Y thing here and see where it goes. Yeah, I guess.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, we're off
Got
to the left.
great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
I think we're pitching.
Didn't quite strike.
You own a
that as
Confederate
clean as they would have
sword.
hoped.
Now from that lie, missing
There
the
you
green
go.
was always an option.
That's cool. My first Need for Speed game was Need for Speed 2, released in '97. Yeah, I was somewhere back around then is when I got hired by them. What I was gonna do is I have an IT background, right? So, what I was gonna do for them was I was gonna help them with their campus move, and I had a job that was, normal, steady, but I had the summer off, so I was gonna work with them in the summer. But unfortunately, by the time head office was ready, it was like already like October, and I didn't want to leave my main job for a contract, basically. And you can get hired at EA, and if they like you, they keep rehiring you. But I chose to keep a more solid job, and eventually that turned into over the summers as well. But it was really interesting to see the inside perspective of EA, the Burnaby campus. They showed me their wiring room, like where all the network room, and it was really, really nicely organized, and got to tour the place basically as an employee. They told me their story about Need for Speed, which was kind of neat. Interesting. A little bit short there, but let's see how close I get. Oh, look at that! Right on.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Got a replay and
several
everything.
would be
See?
envious of this one. What a chip in.
$14-yard, eh? Nice one. Thanks. Never leave your day job. Well, I mean, there's times where it's it's a good calculated risk, but and it would have been cool working in the video game industry. But the thing is that another thing going to work there is
Sure this play will be buoyed by
all the programmers and
see if they can deliver another one.
guys like that. They drive Lamborghinis to work, and then they work the crap out of them until they basically burn out. This is the way I understand it, anyway. And then the other ones, like the technical roles, which would what I would have been in, they they have to work two jobs there. Vancouver is expensive to live in. It's one of the most expensive places in Canada. You know, uh, to give you an idea, if you bought a house for $1 million, it'd basically be a fixer-upper trailer. Probably. It's expensive there. You know, it's brutal. So you're looking at a couple $1 million for a normal house. You love the channel. Maybe American, but a good person. Well, I don't see why being American makes a difference there. But a good person when you see one. Thank you for the channel. Well, thank you so much for being here. You will be seeing Niagara Falls soon. Nice. That'll be exciting. That's supposed to be really nice. I haven't actually been that far east in Canada. What's more expensive than flying to the States? Going across Canada. Anywhere, really? Yeah, it's brutal, eh? Brutal. Vancouver prices are terrible. You're looking at, $1 million for condos in Vancouver too. Oh, you're moving to Niagara. I assume the American side though. So, you can visit Canada much easier though. You can go into Canadian side over there. All right, let's do it. Here, let's get another one. Good hit, I think. Uh-oh, water. Oh, we're still in the middle though, so we're okay. Edmonton is decent prices. Edmonton's good. Everywhere in BC is expensive though.
Oh, that was pure.
Like,
What kind of shot are they facing
even if
here,
you're
Henny?
in like some of the
Setting
smaller
up here
towns,
from
they're
about
expensive now.
175 yards. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Yeah, there's a couple really expensive places in Canada, Melody, and one of them's Vancouver, which is the biggest city on the west coast, and Toronto, which is the in Ontario there. That's not too far from Niagara, well, relatively. I'm not sure how far it is. It's all going to get better. Vancouver prices have been brutal since like way back. I mean, it's not a new thing. It's always been very pricey. What happens is and they're trying to slow it down a bit, but what happens is there's a lot of foreign buyers. So they buy like houses in Vancouver and then they leave them empty just so that they can go up in value and sell them for more kind of thing. So they started putting limits on foreign investment for properties, but it's way far too late for that. Not go in the water, please.
This one's bunker bound.
Going in the snow, or not the snow, the sand.
That
Oh,
always
crap.
looked wet, didn't it? Even for the day. Currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot.
You have a bucket list for Niagara, eh? What? This is 90 yards away? Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm way back here. All right, let's do it this time. It didn't help my numbers any, but having to take 2 on that water thing.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
You're 59.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around
And
17
disabled.
feet.
Well, there you go. That's okay. Just make sure you get something that works well for you, right? I think It's rolling, gonna roll a lot. So let's go with this. Let's go there. Close. It went a little more left, eh?
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. And down she goes.
There we go.
And unfortunately
+2.
heading in the wrong
That's not too
direction on
bad.
the leaderboard after that hole.
You know what's nice for you
The tee is yours here at the 12th
is
hole.
when you do go to like visit Canada somewhere to go shopping or something if you want, is you get a better deal for your money. Like I'm I'm gonna go to the States for a holiday and I got to pay an extra 30% because our dollar is, I think, 70 cents American, something like that right now. So you get the bonus the other direction. So it's perfect for Holiday Inn. Hole in one, come on! Oh, geez, that's close. Okay, don't roll into the water.
That's not what they were looking for.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Are you gonna pick up
Found
this
the
game,
greenside
House?
rough. Still, not a bad spot.
Get it while it's on sale.
Didn't that look
Oh,
good for a
just
long
missed.
time?
Stop rolling! Enough of these 30-foot putts. You guys enter the poll, man. It's tied. Not tied with the one I thought, though. I thought it'd be
18
another
feet
one.
to the cup.
My guy's inspecting. $18 feet.
This is tracking right into the
Oh,
front of the
yeah! Nice.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
The water.
Now 4 back after that hole.
Stephanie hasn't talked for a while. Are you still here,
It's time
Stephanie?
to take a look at this 13th hole.
All right. Going right over some water, man. That's not good. Go a little bit left. Going right into the tree. I should have left it. Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person
I'm
to
not
work
seeing
out
your
that's not a
live
nice
stream. I
lie.
hear you talking to people, but all I see are my comments. Not the first time. You got to try refreshing, I guess. You know, sometimes Facebook acts a little funny. I don't know if you're on a phone or computer, but the probably refreshing, going back to the page will help. 46. Well, that seems like a good spot as any. I don't know if there's good spots or bad spots I gotta aim for.
Decent fairway to hit this
Rich,
one.
thank you for
Not sure
liking.
if you'll find it though.
Oh, we're in the rough again.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Going with the 8-iron here. And he bounced to the left.
Oh,
here
we're gonna
to be
go right
helpful.
onto the rough again. Stop! Stop!
That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
There we go. We set ourselves up.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Got to get a couple birdies and we're back in it.
Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Hole 14 challenge. Hit the fairway. regulation. You know what? Probably will help. I'll put my glasses on. I'll be able to see back in HD again. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you're good there? There we go. Nice solid hit. I think we hit the fairway. Perfect. Hey, Timothy, did
Nicely
you
done.
finish your Pokemon?
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Give you a hint of a
Currently 4
future
shots
game
off
here.
the pace.
I don't know if you could see. Give it away. Just give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. I didn't make the camera blurry. First word is Pokemon. By the way. I don't know if you can tell from the side which one it is, but in the queue. Eventually. Look at some other stuff I gotta do first, though. Watch Timothy's gone and he missed on that excitement that he would have been excited for. You're good here. Steph is here. Playing golf on Monday after Thanksgiving weekend. Is it going to be a slow night? I mean, you know, it's not God of War, but I don't, you know, I'm having fun. That's the main thing. As long as I have fun, hopefully you guys have fun.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Right in the sand. Nope, we're above the sand. There we go. We're long putting again.
That
I
should set up another
am.
chance.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
What are we looking
Does
at
that hat
for this
remind
putt,
you
Henny?
of any famous
to put
sitcoms
this
where
one
they're on an island
downhill.
and they're stuck because their boat crashed? 36 putt. 35. No, 36. Going slight left. Letting you know it's all good. Oh, that's good. I think right there. Right there. Oh, we would have been... Had to go more left anyway.
Okay,
Stop,
steady now.
stop. There. Now we're not too far.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Glad Gilligan didn't have pants like that, eh? Pants rock.
It's on a great line. And in it goes
Nice
for the par.
Arama. You're right. That's the one I was thinking of.
Sitting at a couple over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
He said hat. I did.
The honour is yours.
I said too bad he
Time to
doesn't
hit a
have
good one
pants
here at
like
the
that.
15th.
He's just wearing
And
jeans
after a
and
par at the
stuff.
last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to hit water particularly badly. There, that'll be better probably. Oh, look at, we're gonna hit the rough. I should have kept it in the middle, I guess. Actually, he did.
Well,
He wore
Rich,
pants like this.
Being honest, this lie is
I thought he just
putrid.
wore jeans. Oh crap! Early.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
Okay, we're going to sand.
This looks to be heading to the green.
Oh, I thought I was going to stay on the green for a second there.
That's disappointing.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Found the green side.
I
bunker.
don't remember him
Looking
wearing
for
that
an
on
up
the
and down
show,
here.
though. Oh, that didn't go nowhere. A rip.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Currently tied for 8th place. Oh,
Off the post.
don't give him praise, just look with admiration.
He's
That's
thank you for
serious
liking.
talent. This next putt is for bogey.
Short game
Bogey.
has been absolutely fantastic today.
I don't mind the look of this. He's currently
There we
tied
go.
for 12th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely.
You want me
on
to
that
get a hole in
leaderboard.
one? I had that good,
And now
that
on
one
the tee,
good
coming
pitch,
off a
didn't I?
bogey, trying to reclaim some
I'll go to
momentum.
the winning position. Oh. There. All right, so 149, 164. Maybe. Wind's going that way. We aim for about here, maybe.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Good on the green.
And this is an extremely
I'm
long
watching.
putt. We might even have to hinge on this one.
He's
Holy
staring
crap, look how
down a
far. This is
birdie putt
74.
here.
Oh, 57. We're aiming pretty long, though. Go here. That's pretty decent for that long of a putt.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Pretty good
I hit
chance.
it hard
here.
now,
This
but I
one's
just
for par.
went a little early.
It's got a chance. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
There we go, par. We're back to par. Just had like one rough hole. One, not too rough. I mean, it was only
No
two
movement up
under.
or down on the leaderboard for this player.
But overall, we're doing all right.
You've arrived at a par.
I didn't notice what place I was in.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get it right in that sand trap. Perfect.
No, he didn't get
Oh,
that
I
one
guess
cleanly.
not.
That one's hooking.
On the other sand, though. Oh, I'm straight over the sand.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Gonna go over the.
Oh, I didn't
thing,
see
probably.
this as possible. What a shot.
You're lucky. Lucky.
Not a bad shot.
Oh, so lucky.
Still a chance.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all
Ooh.
reality,
That's a
2 putt for
challenge.
par would be just fine.
It looks like it's pretty slopey here. So I figure probably about there. But you know, I've been underestimating a bit. So let's go over there. Oh, I still underestimated.
That'll sting a bit. 5 feet coming up to the cup. This one's looking good. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Not the par. I got an eagle yesterday.
Trailing by 5 shots
Follow
after
the
that
winds.
hole.
I don't think the winds affect my thing as much in the. I think in expert games it affects you more.
And now
But
teeing
I think
off
it
on the
only
final
affects you a
hole
little
of
bit
this
here.
round.
18th hole. I picked my caddy. Oh, look at all the water here. Okay, we got to make sure we're straight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Splash.
Bummer, man. I was trying to make sure I was straight, too.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace.
Yeah, I got 2 shots that time because of that.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Come on, keep going and roll into that sand.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
All right, looks like it's pretty straightforward here.
Wow.
Oh!
And
What a
just a
bummer.
little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that brings to an end his event. Not bad when you can say you finished in that 10 to 20 range.
But they need to do something to take their game to the next level. Let's see if this player's got it in
We're
him.
tied for 17th.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich
Guess
Beam,
that's
and
not
all
bad.
the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Sponsors seem pretty pleased about it. T. Wilson and Tattoo, whatever that one is. Tattoo Golf. And the golf club. We were level 8. And Paul won. That iron grip looks like it would help a lot for everything, eh? 6 timing. I'm promoted to PGA Tour by finishing in the top 25 of the Corn Ferry Tour rankings. I've earned a promotion to the PGA Tour. I'm thrilled with this result. I can't wait to start playing on the PGA Tour, Star said. Nice. That first place overall helped a lot. Welcome to PGA Tour. Compete against the best professional golfers of the most challenging in your career. You have what it takes. Qualify for the FedEx Top 125 and the Tour Championship. Take home the FedEx Cup. Nice. I don't get to do the 6th course, I guess. Yeah. Keep that all the same. I don't want to do 4 rounds of golf every time. Take 8 zillion years. We had 2K. You're interested in sponsor you. No, I don't want to get sponsored by you. Bing Golf Clubs? No, I never heard of that. No way. Cobra, that sounds cool, but I already have the tattoo sponsor. You like deep sea fishing? Nice. I've never deep sea fished. I imagine it's pretty exciting. Pull them big fish in, eh? Go to the pro shop and have a look. We got $350. Is anything new and exciting? Get some spandex shorts for my dude if we want. Glasses that look like that. That can't help the vision. Did we get a new shirt? Beacon hard. And that shirt's pretty cool. Has little golfers on it, eh? Aldida. Are those hoodies? Look like hoodies, sorta. I don't know. The shirt I have is pretty good. Go to our golfer and see about that club. Oh yeah, we got XP. Part of my game should I focus on? Apparently wedges. Maybe putter. Go for the putter, level that up. My guy looks pretty satisfied by that. Should have looked at something else while I was here. You can change your appearance. We'll into that room. You can tell you're not in the group. What are you talking about? What group? I don't know how to put those iron fittings on. Not one of these ones. Oh, you're talking with people, not me? What? I've been talking to you the whole time, haven't I? There's no one else chatting right now that I can see. I'm kind of talking my way through whatever I'm looking at, though. But that's not really to a person specifically. I'm not wearing headphones, so... Yeah, I can't... Oh, we got a raid! Mitt, welcome. The LOX raid. Oh, you thought I had been? Stephanie's still here, though. She just isn't chatting too much right now. But we got a raid. Welcome, Raiders. LOX. Chris Locks. Not sure how to say that. Thank you for inviting your viewers. Much appreciated. Still don't really know how to get to my iron grips, though. Here's the locker, eh? Oh, you thought your computer was messing up? What a fittings. Maybe that's where I want to be. Yeah, we want this. Look at that. Oh, it makes the power go down a bit. But the timing way better. I like that. There we go. That's gonna help. Took me forever to find that. Welcome to Chris and crew. Oh, I got rivals now. Look at that. Ricky Fowler, Bubba Watson, Harold Varnier the third. The Bluff Championship. That's our first PGA event. Beginning of the PGA. Harold Werner 3 is going to be at Bluff Championship. I highly recommend you start a rivalry with him. Winning against him could net you some good rewards. Right, I guess. Oh yeah, hopefully that music doesn't get Facebook too excited, eh? Sounds pretty generic. Generic. Alright. Let's impress everybody with some good golfing. Look at that. There's a giant ball on that building.
Association with the PGA Tour.
You not know you're being watched?
Season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
I don't.
Today's
you know,
coverage
there's
of
always
the Bluff
people watching.
Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth.
The raid
And it's
was
hello
a
to
few
Henny
minutes
Koyak
ago,
down on
so
the
there's a
course,
few people
following
more
our
than
feature
that.
group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you.
Fire
guys.
Devil,
Now,
thank you for
this
liking.
group will be one to watch today. Lots
Much
of chatter on
appreciated.
social media leading up to this pairing.
I made it
We
into
have
the
a rookie
PGA,
on tour
Fire
who has
Devil.
set very specific
I got a
goals for
rivalry going
themselves,
with
and their
Harold
first one is
Varner
to
the
beat their
third.
playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny.
There's
This will
my
make for an extra
hand-picked
layer of excitement.
caddy.
It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see
Right.
what happens in our featured group throughout this
Yeah,
tournament.
it's just a computer player. I guess when you're in the PGA level, it always gives you a rival. Mitt, thank you for liking. Much appreciated.
What
There we go.
kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Is that a compliment or an insult by the announcer? I think that's a compliment. That
Henny's down there.
handed
They're
well.
setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Look. Oh, here. Right.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Pretty close to where I aimed. Going on the green. Nope, we got to pitch in. Pitch it in the garbage.
And here we are with the third shot.
Easier when I can look, eh? I think it's pretty slopey. Not too slopey. There.
How close
Oh,
was that
look
to
at
going
that.
down? Oh, that was
Put her
tight.
right
Actually
in
ensure
there.
The up and down.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
I think they're impressed.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Birdie!
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening
Birdie on
hole.
our first PGA
He
hole.
finds himself in a share of the lead. Lovely
Hole 2
momentum for this
challenge.
player after that birdie at the last hole.
Par.
Keep it rolling.
All right. Good as anywhere. Be straight and fast. Have you used your sniper skills in that one? I don't have any sniper skills. I'm terrible at first-person shooters.
And what
Well,
are we
I'm
looking
okay.
at here,
I'm
Henny?
okay. It takes me a
He's
bit.
got around 125 here.
Are you gonna overshoot it?
Yeah, this is lovely.
Or I'm gonna have a putt for Mars. One of the two. Oh, pitch. The
Not a
wind.
huge
I think I just
surprise
put too much
missing the
power
green
on
here.
it.
That lie was awful.
And now
That
let's head
lie
over
was
to
awful.
Harold Varner the third.
He's 2 strokes
We get to
behind
watch
his
Harold
rival
shoot.
this week.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Holy crap!
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. Okay, let's get back to the action.
Giving you
Getting
some
ready to play their
interaction.
third.
Right. Looks like it's pretty slopey. There we go. Okay, I can putt from there.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
10 feet to the hole.
Tracking.
Nice.
Sweat over that one. Well hold.
Got the challenge too. You see that? Doing pretty
Currently
good on our
1
first
under for the
PGA
event.
hole. Putt and watch the wind and the grass
Teeing off here at the
mounds.
third hole.
Yeah, there's lots of slopes, eh? Oh, look at this. You smell the water hazard? I can.
Opting for the 6
Uh-oh.
This could be wet.
Oh, crap.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner
I don't
III
know how
is
come
right
I
up
can't
there.
have a
Really
water hazard
personable
without
guy,
hitting it
just
every time.
effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come.
Oilers
He
versus
seems
Panthers
to
is
deserve
good.
it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be
Getting the
blissfully
bogey here.
fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help
It's
but
funny,
just
I
like
see
him.
that
He
Melody's
is out
comment.
there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA
It's like
Tour,
way after,
playing
of
against
course,
the
'cause
best
it's
in
a
the
little bit
world, and he
delayed for me,
believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen
Nice.
as early as this year.
That's a good putt to hold for a bogey.
Bogey, which isn't terrible. We're even now.
And that
Consistent.
ensures that he's back to even par now.
You were talking about the
Moving
swamp.
down
Yeah, I
the
knew you were talking
leaderboard,
about that.
Luke, never a good thing.
We're
We've
still doing
arrived
better than
at a
old
par
Harold.
4 hole.
Right. Guess we're aiming for there.
Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples
That
rhythm
sounded
right
like
there.
a good hit to me. It's on the fairway. That's always good. I mean, who
Shot
doesn't like
coming
the
from around
fairway?
the 150-yard
You know,
line.
Melody, you
He's
should
2
really
shots
watch
back.
that Happy Gilmore movie. You'd probably get a kick out of it. It's Adam Sandler movie where he's a hockey player. You know, there's obviously I'm gonna like a movie with hockey in it, and he has to save his grandma's house or something like that. So he sees that you can win money by golfing. So he goes in golf and becomes a professional golfer. You know, it's funny, a comedy movie, right? Funny, even Bob Barker's in the movie. He does a duo golf round with Bob Barker. It's not really exclusively like, you know, about golf or anything. It's just golf's in it and hockey's in it a little bit, but it's really just a comedy. Anyway, you're cheering for him to win and all that. And, you know, Adam Sandler's not that good anymore, but there's 2 movies that he's really good in. He's okay these days, but he's not. His prime was Happy Gilmore. And Billy Madison was his other big movie that he was really good in. That's why his production company is called Happy Madison Productions or something like that. That's right to the hole, eh? Well, let's try for it.
Going with the 9
No,
iron, I think.
sliced a bit. Oh no, it's not too bad off. Maybe on the green, probably. A family in hockey. Nice.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
All right, so it's going a little bit left at the beginning, a lot faster to the right as it moves on. I don't think we have to go as far as usual. Go about here. I'm on the PGA Tour now, Stephanie. Houston is not so great. Yeah, there's kind of rough down there right now, isn't it? Oh, Nelly. Close, though.
No, that's too bad.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Putting for a par now.
Yeah, well hold. Let's
R.
move on to the next.
R. Oh, I thought
And
you were
now
talking
heading over
about
to
the stuff that
Harold
was
Varner
happening
the
down
third.
there. Didn't they
He's
have some
currently
disasters?
trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
There's Texas somewhere. I thought it was Houston where they have to boil their water.
That's great. It just missed the hole. And now we can take a look
Well, it's
at
not
how
really a
that play
disaster,
affects
I
the
guess,
leaderboard.
but they have to
The
boil
leader
their
now
water
has a one-stroke advantage.
because there's some problems with their plant or something like that. But it's relating back to that freeze they had before.
Let's see what happens here
So
at
they
the
haven't
fifth.
fixed everything yet. That seems a good spot.
Oh, that's a
like a
sweet-looking
good
swing,
hit.
that one.
He's not so great for hockey right now. There we go.
Well,
That was
Rich,
pretty
this
good, eh?
player's certainly looking sharp out there on the course after signing with a new apparel
Think we're
company.
going
it
over
appears.
here.
Look good, feel good, play good, I say, Luke. I say clothes make the man, clothes make the woman, clothes make the player in this instance. I think it's always a refreshing change when you go to a new apparel company because I think it just gives you a sense of giddiness.
What's
like
this
it's
guy talking
something
about?
brand
You
new
know,
you take
I've been
out for
wearing
a
the same
spin.
clothes
I
for
always like getting
since I was in the
new
minors
clothing,
or
new
whatever
apparel to
the
wear out there on the golf course. I
leagues
don't know, it just
below
kind of
PGA.
invigorated me. Gave me some energy. It made me feel, bigger and taller and faster and
They're
stronger.
just trying to sell me
It didn't.
clothes.
I know that for a fact, but you know what? I liked it. It felt good to be out there in brand new clothing.
Holy crap, dude. Big clothing ad. Good spot as any, I guess. 78. Clothes make no matter. Clothes make 2K money. Don't forget to vote, guys. It's like three-way tie for second. In the poll, the more answers there are, the more interesting it gets. The one I thought that would clean up is not in first place. Oh, I went early that time. Well, whatever. What can you do,
Lose
eh?
the handle on that shot.
And coming up well short.
Boy, I really sliced it too. Looks disappointed. Like he got some bad news.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
This is what they have left for a par.
You can fail or win in golf naked. Well, they might not let you on the course very, very long. You know, Americans are pretty uptight about nudity.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
This player is putting for fun.
We're putting for fun.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Yeah, it's interesting, if you think about it, because, nudity is nothing. In a lot of countries, but in the States, they don't like their nudity, man. Maybe in Austin, Texas. Austin, they gotta boil their water right now. Even if they bath.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Hey! I reminded him of smooth jazz. Did you hear that? I think that's giving us a pretty good position.
Second shot here on the 6th.
Why do we have one Australian announcer? I don't get it. Okay, this time we got water hazard in front of us. We hit it? Probably will. Oh crap. Get nervous about the water hazards apparently.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Just 2 shots behind.
Why do I always waste a shot when there's a water hazard? Damn.
No
69!
harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
How far we hit it. Since it's a long putt, slight slope. Go there. I hit it a bit hard.
Oh, so close.
Crap! I went too far.
8 feet to the cup.
It's relatively okay. There we
It's a
go.
good save in the end for a bogey.
Oh, I got a bogey.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner
I think we're
III.
tied with our...
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ooh,
Austin
right
has
by the
nude
hole.
beaches?
Didn't quite have
I
the right stuff
have no
there.
idea. I didn't
And
know
after
that.
that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
There's a lot of nude beaches here and there, though. I think, I imagine any
We have a par
fairly
4
big
on this
place
one.
has them. There's a nude beach in my city. It's right by a dog park. And like I was walking my dog one time, and she when she's alive, she used to always jump up on people, so I was really worried because sometimes you see some naked dudes walking their way to the nude beach when you're at the dog park. It's kind of like a bushy area and then like a beach where your dog can swim, and then the beach where the nude beach was a bit down. But sometimes you see some dudes, so I was worried because I saw a dude walking, with balls out, and I thought my dog went up towards him, but he didn't jump up, so I was kind of scared she was going to catch a claw. Fortunately, everything was all right. He didn't even bother with him. It's a nice dog park, though. Good swimming.
Sitting at +1 in a share of 7th.
Oh, it's way over there. Oh, I went a little hard there. And it landed okay.
Nicely done.
And now
You knew this
heading over
30 years
to
ago?
Harold Varner III.
Oh, there
Coming
you
off
go.
a bogey on the last hole.
So, in my defense,
That's a
I
pretty
mean,
handy
I've
shot.
never even been to Texas.
Oh,
Oh,
my, how about that
Boop!
for a par?
My rival got a
And
hole
now
from there.
This is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt.
You went there when you're 20, when you're 20 years old. Nobody gives a darn, and nobody did anything bad. Mostly, it was pretty empty. Yeah, I actually haven't been to the nude beach here, but I heard it's kind of like a dude fest. But I've been near it because of the dog park. Oh, I missed.
Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Holy crap, rolled way past it too.
This is a par putt.
That gets the job done.
I remember one of my friends went to Europe on vacation with her parents, and I guess they went to a nude beach. She kept her clothes on, but she just has the
Trailing by a
weirdest
couple of
thing
strokes now.
because her parents didn't. Well, I think most
Let's see what
facilities
happens
like
here
that
at
are
the
fine.
eighth.
Everybody minds their own business. Their watery hole, eh?
Going with the
I
5
think we
iron
got an
here.
okay hit there.
That might be one club too many.
Yeah, that was okay. Roll! Roll! Sweep! Very hard!
Well, that's a handy shot.
Oilers just tied the game with 4
What's in
seconds
front of
left.
them, Henny, with this putt?
Nice.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
All right. Fire Devil, he likes them nude beaches. He likes to get down and naked. Just kidding. I don't know if he does or not. It's pretty flat. Like, I don't see a slope going left or right. A little bit going towards it. 15 feet.
Oh, that's a ripper. Well, that's a
Ripper!
lovely way to make a move into the top 5.
That's a birdie, man. Finally got a birdie.
So after that hole,
GG!
he's now up to even with the card.
Should have a poll of would you get naked at a
Teeing
nude
off
beach?
here at the 9th hole.
Very tied for the poll. Answer the poll, everybody. Austin is the last Woodstock culture. All right. Where are we going to wind up? Middle of the fairway, hopefully.
Oh, that sounded
Good hit there, I
absolutely
think.
flushed. Playing this
Little
shot
golf
from
clap.
about 170 yards out.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Spot as any.
Going with the 7.
Good timing. A little bit to the right. Stay on the green. That'd be nice.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
A birdie
Yod,
putt
thank you for
awaits.
liking. Much appreciated. Oh, we
He's on a
missed.
good line.
Too much to the right.
3 feet to go here to the hole. That was a
Oh, we almost missed
sensational
again.
approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Getting the hole in one again. Yeah, you got it really
How
nice
good
and
was
close.
that bunker shot. So after that effort, This is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
And my rivals are 3 shots behind.
Here we find ourselves on the
GG.
tee of a par 4.
280.
Certainly good at
Sound
making
like a
the
good hit.
birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys.
Look at that, eh? GG's.
Pretty good shot there.
From around 180 yards out.
He's 2 shots back.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Stay on the dance floor. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's in just
Yep,
inside.
that shot safely on the
Or
green.
there's one in
Already made a
overtime.
few birdies
Nice.
today, and this is another good look.
Hold this putt, and you'll become second on the leaderboard.
Long putt, but we'll try. Slopey. Right there. That's
Ouch,
close. Not
that
not
hurts.
quite enough to the right that time.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Oh, what a stroke. Solid par putt. that.
Yeah, moved up to second. We wanted them to lose, but it was a great game. Nice. As long as it was entertaining, right?
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Moving up the leaderboard.
I got him
I
tied
like
for
it.
second.
Time to tee off on the 11th.
What a great stroke. Worked out for me. 155 and 155. Stupid water, though. A little bit over here because rolling that way. I wouldn't have gone in, so I think that's a good spot. Everybody's cheering like mad. Diego, thank you for liking.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
You guys can break
And
the
now
tie
let's head
there.
over
Second
to
place tie if you
Harold
enter in the
Varner
poll.
III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this?
I've only
He
played
is
maybe a
behind
dozen
his
times for
rival.
real golf.
Can he do the
I
catching
played
up that's
disc golf
necessary?
quite a bit. I don't know if you're
This
familiar
one's
with
got
disc
eyes
golf,
for the flagstick.
where you're kind of using a
What a
heavy
shot.
weighted
Almost went in
frisbee,
the bucket.
and not it's special though. Like they're weighted different ways.
Trying to
And
get to one under here with
so,
this
for
putt.
example, the
The
driver
short
would
game
throw
has been
really
very
long
impressive.
putters.
They've
There's
been
kind of a
really
shorter one,
sharp today.
and then there's some that are like curved because you're going around trees and stuff. Trying to get it into a crate or like chains. You know what? Oh, okay. Melody, do they have disc golf up where you're at? So it's an 18-foot putt. Pretty slopey, so right there.
Just in.
Oh! Crap.
That's disappointing.
Putting for a par here.
Yeah, of course. Nice. Disc. Yeah, D-I-S-K. Or C. I'm not sure if it's a K or C. It's probably a C.
Okay, let's head to the next. He's in a share of third place.
Yeah, disc golf. So it's like
Let's see what happens here at the 12th. And
they
after
were
that
kind of
par,
forested,
looking for
but a
something
little bit
good
the
here.
courses. But it's the same concept as golf, where you throw these weighted frisbees and stuff. Pretty fun sport because it's buy-in is way cheaper than normal golf. You never played it? Oh, you should try it sometime. It's pretty cheap to get into it. I mean, you know, you go to the sports store here, it's maybe $30 for a driver and like it's 3-disc set kind of thing. Well, it might be a bit more now because of economy, but
Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad.
you're good. Have you ever played pickleball? Is that there? Pickleball's really popular
Atta boy.
around here.
Good shot.
Thanks, Biden.
Second shot here on the 12th.
You know what though? It's everywhere. Firedale. Not just Biden. It's just Canada's complaint. You know what? The equivalent complaint from a Canadian is blaming is saying thanks Trudeau. Equivalent UK guy is saying thanks Boris. Canada actually did okay in terms of inflation actually because kind of mid-pack of the G7 countries. Some got hit way worse. But they were giving out a lot of money during COVID here. It wasn't just like one $600 payment. It was like, you know, a couple grand a month kind of thing. We go by the old South Park song and blame Canada. Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
That didn't look like their best swing to me.
Going to the sand, I guess. Man, I tried to pull that way over too. You can thank the people for all this crap. We let it happen.
Even for the
I
day.
think it was
Currently tied
not
for
really
third.
avoidable though, because I mean, it was already all over the place by the time they could really try, you know, getting people to lock down or whatever. In China right now, they're locking people down so hard that you know, they won't let them even leave their house. And then there's like some people they're not feeding them either. They, you know, they're not giving them food like they're supposed to. Some people are starving, and but they're starting to get really mad and rebel there, turning into demonstrations, man. China is crazy at the moment. Yeah, do you see that? Do you see that drone or whatever spraying the stuff too? Okay, let's just get out of this sand trap here. Land anywhere near it for bonus.
That's on the green, and you
Do you
never
think it's
know what
entirely
could happen.
avoidable?
Standing over
Yeah,
this
if there's a
one,
lot
and
of
it's a
buy-in,
very
they
long
could have
putt.
really minimized
What a
it, but there
great
wasn't a lot of
opportunity
buy-in,
here for a
especially
look
in
at a
the
birdie.
3 countries, you know. So 31-foot putt. Heavy sloping at the end there. Try there. Yeah, I've been there once. It was good enough. Beautiful cities to see, but the government is something else. I've never been there. Well, you know, if you even look, you know, like the government making the rules, like for example, Boris in the UK had parties during it, got in trouble for. Tell people to do this and then he'd do that.
That was a
Oh!
attempt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
11-foot putt. I think we there.
Get excited. This could go in.
Crap, I missed
That's
again.
frustrating. This one for bogey.
There we go. You had to get a visa and all that jazz.
And now heading over
Yeah, I guess
to
some countries
Harold
you can't
Varner
just use your
III.
Yeah,
passport.
he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Wow.
Man,
what a
that guy
save.
keeps
Out
nailing
of the
those.
rough into the hole. Thank you very much.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
The government works for the people. They are not rulers. It's time to fire all of them.
Time to
Well,
see what this
speak with
par
your
four has
voting
in
card,
store.
that's for sure. Although I don't know, one side is usually just as bad as the other, to be honest. Looks like we're gonna have a water hazard in front of us, unfortunately. I think I should be king of the world. King of the world. That idea is loser. Well, I think the idea of having to vote is better than the government picking itself.
That's nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from
All
about
right.
180
Odds are I
yards.
probably will hit the water, but we'll see.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Oh, I got over the water, so it's good. Okay, stop, so I don't have to do a pitch. Which thing did you choose there, Fire Devil, for the poll? Do you have a preference?
Quality shot, that one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Well, at least he didn't get it from there. He's got a... Oh, no, he doesn't have to pitch. Oh, it's rolling back to the hole for him. Holy crap, man. He set himself up
Touch
good.
of class from the bunker. And this putt to move into a tie for third.
Okay, well, the slope's going that way. Be hard.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot.
There we go. We got a birdie. Crowd goes wild.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
GG.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Doing pretty good for my first PGA outing. Hopefully keep it up to the end. It'll all go downhill in one hole sometimes, but with any luck. Sounded good.
That one's heading down Broadway.
There we go.
Taking
Too
aim
bad
from
they
about
can't do the,
170 yards.
you know, they can't
2
have
strokes off the lead.
that guy from the boys, eh? Fire Devil as an announcer. That'd be awesome. Pretty close. Hit the pin. Oh, too bad. Give me a long putt, but whatever. It's on the green.
Yeah, well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
This
Like a lot of
for
sloping.
back-to-back birdies.
Be cool. Drop the new season. You know, if you get the fancy version of this this game, Fire Devil, I just got the base level Series X version. If you get the fancy version, you can get a putter hockey stick, or like a hockey stick putter, because Shooter McGavin's actually associated with it in some way. He was in some of the commercials. I guess they did a little tribute to old Happy. This is a long putt. I think we gotta go way over here. Oh, I did too early by accident. Oh, I was lined up too. I would have missed.
This putt
It's okay.
is
Good
about
setup.
8 feet.
Oh,
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Currently at
Got a
+1
bogey.
for the tournament. And
Steph
on the
is
tee
here.
now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
all right. 187, eh? Never know. We're lucky.
Opting for the 6 iron. Come on, get down.
Oh. Hey, don't go in the rough. Just stay on the green. Not following the wind.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Outside chance
We're on
here
the dance
for the
floor.
birdie.
Anybody want
And
to see a
now heading
dance?
over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing
rival.
his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Can get like a hole in one or some crap. Or within an inch of the hole. That's not much of a camera angle here, guys. Just him staring.
That's some good golf right there. Let's return to live play now.
Did you guys see that picture of Biden
This
looking
putt
in the
is for a
window?
Big 2 on the scorecard.
Oh my, 40-foot putt. We're shooting from outer space, man. All right, there's lots of movement. Gonna be close to it. Oh,
Right by the hole. Yeah,
I want to
that
see a
looks bit of
dance.
misread.
No,
Like
not
this
really.
one. It's for par.
I haven't been following the World Cup that closely. Other than I saw Canada lost their first game. And something about the Americans tied English or something like that. And so it's almost like a loss for the England.
And the putt drops now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Oh, look at all that water.
You're going to put your foot down. This
Sounded
is as
good.
good a time as any.
They were overcoming our fear of water hazards.
Oh, well done.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here.
Go, 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 go. All right, stop. Hammer time. Long putt, but whatever.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Looking at the direction
Putting
lines.
for eagle here.
Light right, then heavy right. Towards the end, it seems to slow down a bit. Slope. It's really slopey on that front part, though. So that's to accommodate for the slight right. That's to accommodate for the heavy right. I undershot a bit, but I think that's an okay position.
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place.
And could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Birdie! Could have got an eagle. Shows you the direction of the winds, yeah. Oh, all right.
And stepping up the standings after that effort.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Okay, we're only
We
like
have a
one
short
off.
par 4 ahead of us here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
We will play it aggressively. Don't worry. It'll either be water or water, unfortunately, but we'll see. Don't go in the water.
Rough for mine.
Stop it! Stop! 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 Stop!
Henny, how's that ball lying?
He is not going to like this one bit. This
I
is
like
what
it
bad
because
lies
it
are
didn't
made
go in the
of.
water. Oh, it still went to the far right. Stop! 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 Oh, roll back! Roll back! Roll back! Go into the hole! Stop right there. Hammer time.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
So far, so good.
And now
Birdie!
let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's HV3.
Oh, I thought it was a birdie. HV3.
Whew.
Oh, he hit the
Well, that was an
post.
absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie.
GG.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
Tied for first, man. My first PGA round.
And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there's some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
Oh, crap. Well, that's not good. Look, we got to the ladies' tee.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Setting up in the first cut.
I wonder how that happened. Sometimes it RGBs it, maybe.
Getting ready to play their third.
Currently tied for the lead.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Hey, don't
This
go in
one
that
might
water.
roll into the rough.
Not the rough. That's
Just
good.
a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh.
This putt is for a score of 72.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And with that putt, concludes
Yeah.
this players round.
Yeah, we got even. That's not bad. That's probably my better score. Ryan Moore won. Unfortunately, I got that extra whiff in
And for
there.
a first start on the PGA Tour, Rich, you've got to take your hat off to them.
Yeah, not a bad first event on
Place
the PGA
third.
Tour. Kind of getting some nerves out of the way. Top 5 finish. Keep your eye on this player.
Man,
On behalf
I would have
of
not
Rich
whiffed
Beam,
on that
Henny
one,
Kuyak,
eh?
John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Yeah. Third place is respectable. F. I beat my rival, though. Yeah, I got 5 birdies. 5 bogeys. And +2 a match play. He got... What's an albatross? I don't even know what an albatross is. Is that like a hole-in-one? Yeah, we got some XP. Sponsor award. Wood. Timing ones help me a bit, I think. That's pretty good, except for the lie range, whatever that is. We at TaylorMade have our eyes on you for a while now. We're interested in you for apparel. No. We had Nike have our eyes on you for a while for apparel. Well, I might take Nike. I like Nike. They're about to end a contract with Tattoo Golf. Will cause you to lose reputation, which may impact other contracts you've signed. Guess so. It's Nike. Cobra clubs, no thanks. I don't know what the advantage to having a sponsor is, to be honest, but I think Nike... I don't know what a good golf club is, to be honest. I've heard of Nike and I've heard of Wilson. Probably buy a Wilson ball. Probably can't afford it, but let's see. Pro shop. There's TaylorMade. Bridgestone has a golf thing? They don't just make tires? Who knew? Oh, I don't have enough for a golf ball. 500 bucks. You think my sponsor would give me them, but... You do. Alright, that was a pretty good start to the PGA Tour. More money. I don't know what it does exactly, but I'm going to probably stick with Nike for a while. That's who sponsored Tiger. I placed third in my first PGA round, so that's pretty good. So if you haven't voted yet, make sure you vote, because I'm going to wrap up here shortly. If whatever role you played today, if you want to check out my YouTube, link is in the video description. Thank you to Chris for inviting your viewers for the raid. Most recent chatters: Fire Devil, Stephanie, Melody. Let's see here. Timothy was here earlier, but I haven't seen him talk in a while. If he's still here, thank you for being here, everybody. And everybody else who's watching. If you are wondering about the poll results, do you prefer? It was pretty close. It was 33% for driving, 22% for the rest. So that is interesting. I thought it was going to be the driving the cart would run away, to be honest. I thought everybody was going to pick that, but you know, that's why it's interesting to see what people pick. I stream every day at 7 o'clock Pacific time. No, unless I'm not streaming, I guess, but most of the time I'm streaming every day at 7 o'clock Pacific time. And if you don't get a notification, then just check like 10 after 7, and I'm usually on. But I stream all sorts of things. I would be considered a variety streamer, whatever I'm kind of craving at the time. I'm waiting for one game that in particular that I have a code for, waiting for it to get added to the Facebook system. I want to play that one. I have Call of Duty campaign on the go. I have Breath of the Wild on the go, and I just picked up a few new games in these Black Friday sales, including this one I'm playing. But we got also a brand new one in the queue here. Pokemon game. One of the new ones. Not specifying which one though. But anyway. Well, there's different games, different systems. Got some new PlayStation games, got some new Xbox games, got some new computer games, and new Nintendo games. You're 11:50 Central Time? Well, I start at 7 o'clock Pacific Time, which is approximately 2.5 hours ago. Oh, I started a little bit late, I guess. Approximately 3 hours ago, minus 10 minutes. But I'll have to tell you guys, the warning about playing Pokemon is I'm a very much Pokemon noob. I couldn't tell you one Pokemon from another except for Pikachu. So it'll be interesting. I start at 9 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm on the West Coast, so you know, California time, Vancouver time-ish. I'm not in Vancouver, but I'm in that province. But thank you, everyone, and hope you have a great night. I got to work tomorrow, so I end around now-ish, sometimes a little bit later. And when I'm not working the next day, I end definitely a couple hours later. I'm a night owl. Well, not really. It's only 10 o'clock. But for me, nowish. That's right. That's a word. Like toque. But anyway, we're gonna have to earn some more money in this game. Get some Nike clothing next, and maybe some Wilson golf balls. Impress our sponsors. Eventually, we'll have a whole wardrobe because they said clothes makes the person. Because you know, but I'm not gonna spend any real money, so forget that. Here, midnight. Yeah, it's even later for Stephanie. And if Timothy's around, it's even later for him. He's over another time zone over from Eastern. So we got people from all over the place. And that Maverick guy, when he comes here, it's the next day for him. He's in the Philippines. And then we have visitors from all over the place too. Sometimes Pakistan, sometimes India, sometimes the UK, Scotland. There's one guy that comes from Scotland quite often. And all over. That's the one cool thing about Facebook is it's very worldly. Now it's kind of neat, I think, anyway. Well, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. And hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. And that whatever I'm playing, you stop in and say hi, even if it's not your thing. All right. Have a good night.